So Ray J and Princess is talking, and he just basically wants her to stop talking to Morgan and just cut Morgan out of your life completely, my princess. But Princess just sitting there twirling her thumb, like New York and the flavor of love. She just waiting. She just waiting. And all of a sudden Ray J brings up Teairra and she flips it. Teairra, really? You gonna listen to Teairra? No daddy? Know how to make a girl feel? You gonna listen to her? That bitch got dropped from Rockefeller. You gonna listen to her? Princess goes off. She calls Ray J a bitch. She throws a drink in his face. They both get up. She's still throwing shit in his face. She tries to hit him, and the bitch go diving into the pool like Trey Songz. Too funny. And it was just a mess. She gets out the pool. She tries to fight him. And just craziness. I was like, sit down, princess. She's a pretty girl, but she looks like a smoker. So apparently, Ray J and the princess ain't together anymore, or they're taking a break, or whatever the hell they do in Hollywood. Who knows? Um, let's see. Soulja Boy and Nia. Um, so apparently Nia got into a car accident, and like the car flipped over twice and all kinds of things. But thank God her and the baby was in the car. Jesus, thank God that her and the baby is okay. Because that would have been horrible. All the parties involved are great. Um, Soulja Boy had been there for her, and all of a sudden they back on, and I don't. Who gives two shits about them anyway? Just the fool. If Nia want to continue to be lonely, then go ahead. I mean, Soulja Boy is there, but let's call a thing a thing. Soulja Boy mentally is still a child, and he's not ready to step up and be nobody's daddy. He's not even ready to be somebody's boyfriend. So, you know, whatever. Next to the neck, Seventh Streeter. Y'all know that song? I love Seventh Streeter. She's pretty. And, no, she's talented. I call everybody pretty, right? I'm just such a nice person. No, but usually when I say somebody's pretty, they're pretty for real. I mean it. TL rehearsing. Um, Good luck on being Beyonce, sis. She's rehearsing, in the studio, in the dance studio, and all of a sudden, Young Berg and his dark lips show up, and he's just like, "Hey, what's up?" or whatever. Teairra Marie goes in. She was like, "Look, I met up with your girl, Hazel." And she basically left me with gave me a half-ass apology, pretty much saying that our friendship depends on this song, and if you was really my friend and you want our friendship, then you wouldn't do the song with Berg. And they had a little cute little laugh session in Hazel expense as usual, and they started talking about Masika Malika and how Young Berg is all in love with Masika Malika. This is before he whooped our ass, allegedly. We'll just say that. So it was just craziness, and they was just talking, and like I said, clowning Hazel. And Teairra was like, "Look, Hazel and Masika was cool, but it was because of you. Like you fucked up everything." Teairra was like, "He's feeding me strawberries, trying to get me with the whoop de whoop." But now he's doing the same thing to Hazelberg is wild. He is wild, and he's little, and he's annoying, and he doesn't really like women. And yeah, I'll have to say on that. Let's move right on along. So Omarion ass and Lil Fizz is in the studio, and Lil Fizz is rapping. Who ever bought a Lil Fizz album? Did Lil Fizz ever have an album? I think him and J Bug tried to do something one time because I remember seeing them on the Monique show when Monique had her show on BET, and they had a song or something out. I don't even know if it went wood though. The album, I don't know. Anyway, Lil Fizz is rapping, and Omarion talking about I had to take a break because my baby was getting ready to deliver my baby, and I had to take a break. So now I'm getting back to this music. You dig? That shit. Y'all know Omarion, and they're funny. Um, Lil Fizz and Omarion, let's sit down and have a brother talk. It's nice seeing them together. I remember seeing an interview, and I forgot her name. I think it's C Nikki. But anyway, I was watching the video on YouTube, and um she actually had an interview with Young Bird, Soulja Boy, and Lil Fizz, and one of the questions that she asked them was, what's the best thing that came out of the show or whatever, and Lil Fizz pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, but pretty Lil Fizz pretty much, very much so, just said that the best thing that came out of this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood thing was the fact that I got to restore my friendship with Omarion. And so, that was nice and sweet. And Omarion was like, that's my dude. So, it's nice to see them together. Plus, if we all grew up on them, if you knew about B2K. So, yeah. What do y'all think about Lil Fizz messing around with that damn grease trap? That damn big ass ball of silicone. Miss Nikki, baby. He kissing and licking her all in the mouth and all that. And I know I didn't review last episode, but I saw it. Moments. It's just like, what do y'all think about that? I don't like Nikki, so I don't really. Lil Fizz, he just want a mother for that cute little boy. Mm-hmm. You got a mother, Monique. She's just a crazy mother, but you got a mother for the child. He's her mother. Like, what are you gonna do? But yes, like the kids be like, "Oh, but that's my daughter. That's my son." Just got all off track, and I love it. But that's me. Hey, me and my beanie. Um, what's happened after that? They talking about they getting ready to put out some albums, and Omarion later on he met up with Ricky Ross, the boss. He signed to Maybach Music, and he get ready to release an album and a song, and apparently it's gonna be big for R&B, big for hip hop, big to the industry. Child, we'll see. Who's really checking for Omarion's song anyway? But we'll see. I felt like B2K should have never, ever, 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 ever got broken up. Should have never, never, even if they all had their issues and all that. Like, I understand that, but get your money. Like, it's unfortunate, but I feel like this is just my opinion. I love them all, but I feel like they will never be as successful separately as they was together. They just won't. Settle your differences and get them checks, because people will. I guarantee you, if a B2K song all of a sudden just drop with all the original members, people will go bananas. I guarantee you. Okay, because the B2K members, they're like in their late 20s. They're not even old. And so it's like, a lot of their fans are still young. So I'm telling you, just Lord, wishful thinking. Anyway, the boy can dream, right? Hazel and Nikki meet up. They both have a strong hate for Masika Malika. So they decided to meet up and, try and start some mess. And Nikki was like, look, my loyalty lies with Big Titty TT. But, I decided to come or whatever. And they start going in on Masika and how she's a porn star and all that. If this happened prior to the way Masika did Hazel, I would be a little bit more on the Masika side. But since Masika is a low down, dirty, nasty, gutter butt trollop, as B. Scott would say, I'm not even here for Masika. I don't give a damn about somebody named Masika. I really don't, because she is awful, horrible person for what she did to Hazel. Wow. Wow. Craziness. Ray J. So Hazel E decided to meet with Masika Malika's strong lip ass later on in the episode, and they talk, and it was pretty much just a read and match. And Masika, he was never your man, and this and that, and Hazel E bringing up the same shit. Oh, you smiled in my face, you was cool, but you fucking him now, and yada yada. Masika Malika, she had on this leather ensemble, this little crop top, of her whole belly out. These shorts pushed all the way up her ass and cellulite and moments, and craziness. I thought at one point Masika was gonna come back up there and hit Hazel, but she's not that crazy. All these girls, they talk mad shit about Hazel E. And I was one of those people that talk shit about Hazel E, and I would still talk shit about Hazel E. But I'm all for what's right and what's right and what I feel in my heart. Something in my heart. So Like I said, Malika was wrong, and all these girls talk shit about Hazel, but they ain't gonna bust a grape. They ain't gonna swing on Hazel. Hazel look like she got them hands. Seriously. Who knew Snoop Dogg and Ray J was cousins? Apparently, they really cousins. You know how Snoop call everybody his nephew or niece or whatever, but they're actually family related. Snoop was like, he said something very important. He was like, we want a wife, but we out here chasing video models." And that's so true. Like, it's all just for the fantasy. It's all just shits and glimmer and glamorous, but want something real. Snoop is an OG. He's been cheating forever, and so he's definitely learned his lesson. Hopefully, what y'all think about that whole Snoop lying thing? Didn't he change his name to Snoop Lion or some shit? Just awful. You're Snoop Dogg, sir. You will always be Snoop Dogg. You're legendary. Um, So Snoop was just like, yeah, yeah, all my people are good fans of Teairra, all my family members, and where I really hurt her so bad, and it's just fucked up, like for real, Snoop Dogg, for real. Lil Fizz and Moniz, they meet up at the beach. Lil Fizz figured out that he queened out last episode. He was showing out on Moniz, and he felt like she deserves an apology. So he invites her to the beach, and it's Cam and the nanny and all. And they sit down having moments. And Monique is like, this is this some kind of romantic novel shit. Like, what are you trying to do? Lopez is like, look, I'm getting ready to move into my new place, and you can come and pick up Cameron from my house and all that. We don't have to meet in alleys anymore. For you to take the baby. And she was like, "Well, can I come for Christmas?" He was like, "We'll work on that." Lil Fizz is trying. He's a better woman, and he's trying. And so is Crazy Moniz. I really like Moniz, actually. I do. I do. I like Moniz. Um, my homegirl Sunset said that Moniz can sing, or that she was in a group or something, that she actually can sing. So I have to check that out. Moniz. All right. Um, all right. Now I pretty much talked about everything that was of some importance. Did they show April? Where's April? Was Morgan? Mm, All right. Anyway, so the last scene, and Teairra made it clear to Young Bird when they was talking in the dance studio that she did not want Ray J to come to her showcase or whatever that she was gonna have. So Young Bird decided to go ahead and invite Ray J. Teairra Marie didn't know. She come up on stage looking like a big wildcat, and she see Ray J in the audience, and she starts singing her song, and Sacrifice. What's his name? Sincere. And Young Bird, before the show, before Teairra came out there, they're throwing shade. This can be the end of Teairra Marie. When ain't nobody checking for her. She fucked up the last time. This can be the end. Just acting like just catty ass kids and just annoying. But whatever. That's them. This is the show. Teairra Marie actually did good. The crowd was feeling it. They were shocked or whatever. Ray J had left this big ass box in the bathroom. Was Teairra Marie's dressing room in the bathroom? It looked like they, put up the whole headlights and everything, and gave her a skylight and some shit. And I very much so saw a toilet. Is it just me? I was like, is her damn okay? So anyway, Ray J bought her this Louis Vuitton bag. And they cried and had a moment, and Ray J just apologized, and all of a sudden Teairra starts kissing him, and it was just a mess. I was just like, that's she's still in love with that boy. God bless her. I don't know how she does it. Because you can't help who you like, right? So he was just like, you know what, I don't care who you end up with, but I just want you to know that I apologize. And Teairra was like, I want to be with you. He didn't say a word. Yeah. He's just, apologizing, Teairra. Don't take it too far. He's not gonna commit to anybody, sweetheart. This is Ray J, sweetheart. Don't go back down this road with him. She kissing and licking and he's squeezing all on her and she getting horny and she start dripping and her tits start leaking. She just got him done. It was just a mess. I don't know. What do y'all think about Teairra Marie and the whole thing and Ray J and Princess taking a dive like Ariel? Moments, moments, moments. That was pretty much it, you guys. Also, oh my gosh, this is random. This is some other shit. But I freaking y'all know that being at Walmart. The $5 CDs. Child, look what I found. Some treasures, darling. Some classics. Oh my gosh, this Mary album I live. This has got Your Child and Give Me You. Give me you, give me all your love, all your time and your tender time. All my love, baby, that's enough. Christina Aguilera, Stripped. In my opinion, her best CD still. Freaking Impossible and Fighter and of course Beautiful. Every day is so wonderful, but suddenly it's hard to breathe. Classic Christina. And of course, I found this, even though I pretty much have all Mariah's songs, because I have her greatest hit CD. I don't have every single one of Mariah Carey's studio albums, but I'm a lamb and still a lamb and whatever. I had to pick up my favorite album from Mariah Carey, Music Box. Anytime you need a friend, Dream Lover, Hero. Without You, all those moments, and of course, no. Since it's getting ready to be the holidays, no Christmas is complete without this. Mariah Carey's first Christmas album, I believe it was 1994 when this came out. Yeah. No Christmas album. No Christmas is complete without a Mariah Carey album. Seriously, Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. Seriously. Like the most successful, like she wrote what many people thought was a Christmas classic, what many people thought was already a Christmas song. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh my gosh. Love it. Anyway, let me go. Love hip hop. Yes, God. Bye.